Wait, I'm not in focus. I need to click. Do you ever get one of those days where you literally wake up and you're so uncomfortable that you can't understand what's going on? I'm eating all the good foods, I'm training really hard, but there's one big contributing factor which I am gonna change. I decided, I woke up this morning and started listening to a podcast, and every morning I've been waking up with a bloat. Now some people may not be able to see it, but I can just feel it in myself. And here we go. This is the start. This is me documenting one variable changing, and that variable is going to be my timing of food. At the moment, currently, I am eating 5 meals a day, and I am eating roughly around 11 o'clock in the morning, then 2:30 to 3 o'clock, then about 7 o'clock, and then 8 o'clock, and then 8:30. And I like the combination of my food later on in the day, but I'm realizing now that waking up feeling like this and waiting half the day to not feel bloated is not achievable. I am still healing my relationship with food, and I'm not saying it's perfect. I'm not saying by all means that I have the best relationship with food. I'm still healing it, but I am going to actively try and change one variable, which is my timing. So I have wrote down Monday to Friday. Saturday and Sunday is a little bit more relaxed because my food doesn't change, but my timings can. But Monday to Friday, I'm gonna be regimented. A big factor for me is I don't generally, if I am gonna eat before training, it is just gonna be a shake. I am gonna try and start getting out of the habit of just having nothing on days that I weight train, because it's doing more harm than good. I was listening to a podcast this morning and I realized I actually need to change this. Otherwise it is gonna be detrimental to my training, and I'm not going to be able to see the results I wanna see. I wanna lean out. When I'm feeling so uncomfortable in the morning, I know it's because I'm eating just before bed, and I know that my food hasn't had proper digestive time. Something that I actually found really interesting in a scientific study: if you don't give your body enough time for protein synthesis, it doesn't reap the benefits. E.g., if you don't give yourself enough space between meals, your body can't digest those proteins and use it where it's needed. So this is the start. Starting Monday, we're currently on Wednesday. Next Monday, because I just need to be excited for it and get myself up for it, I am going to actively have a shake before training and slowly transition to my shake and oats. And I'm going to eat at 9 o'clock, 11 o'clock, sorry I wrote it down, 1 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 7 o'clock, and then my little late bedtime snack around 8 o'clock. I do enjoy eating before I go to sleep, but I do realise that my body doesn't have time to digest it. So I am going to actively document every stage of this and how I'm feeling, because this isn't just me inputting food into my body. This is how I feel, and the mental struggles that I'm going to go through. I'm going to be completely transparent. Intermittent fasting, I don't really do it like 16/8 or strictly. I generally finished eating around like 10 o'clock at night, and I don't eat until like 11, 12 o'clock in the next day. I now realise that that is not doing me any benefit, especially days where I am weight training. I need to replenish those muscles as soon as possible so that I don't get brain lagging and other things. So I hope you enjoy this video, and this is going to be a vloggy style, different days of me and how I'm feeling. But let's get into it. Right, there we go. Wow, my hair is slicked back today. So today was the first day which I actually had a shake before training, and in that shake I put 20 grams of protein powder, banana, blueberries and water and ice. And it was the first time I did my push workout with having some food in my system, and I'm not even joking you, I wasn't feeling well yesterday at all. I was literally asleep for a combination of my nighttime sleep for like 12 hours. Training with food has completely changed me, and this is day one. I did push. I'm going to document the whole week of how I'm feeling at the moment. No real bloating, a little bit at the bottom, but nothing dramatic, no uncomfortableness. but I really enjoyed my push session. I felt a lot calmer and less anxious, the fact that I'm gonna be feeling like, oh no, I need to eat, or I can't push myself. It was just the perfect amount. I am careful because I feel like my body is quite run down, that I do actually need to make sure that I am eating before training and not pushing myself to like the limit this week. And that is why I brought 2 batteries. Right, yeah, so day number 1, hold on, I'm not in focus, there we go. I feel good with regards to my training. I am also reducing my Pilates. I used to do 20 minutes after weights, now I do 15 minutes just because it does calm me down. And yeah, no, I really enjoyed making my shake fresh in the morning, which I used to do previously. Obviously days where I feel like I could rush or need to rush in the future, I will be making it the night before, but it's just really nice to have that. And yeah, I'm probably gonna go downstairs and eat my oats in the like next 20-30 minutes, and I am also gonna start taking my thyroxine first thing in the morning like I used to, so that it's just regulated and that I feel good. But at the moment, no real bloating, didn't feel any discomfort, my workout actually went better. So pleasantly surprised. So we'll see what day 2 is gonna come. In focus, here we go. So let me just bring up my, ooh, I know what I need to say. So today was day 2 of me eating before training pool, and excuse my wet hair, and I have a bit of bloating down my stomach area. But generally, hold on, let me try and show you. This is probably the worst. Let me try and move all this down. I don't know if I should lead it down with the camera on. You can. So, here we go. Yeah, I have a bit of bloating with regards to my stomach here, which I know people won't see that much, but there is a bit of bloating. And my abs are a little bit, I know I'm using natural lighting, that's why, but they aren't too bad. But sorry, I had to go turn my music off. The bloating wasn't that bad, but for some reason I feel a lot calmer and I just feel a lot more relaxed, and I can't explain how I've actually been feeling. But day 2 of eating earlier, yesterday, like eating earlier, apart from my last meal which I had at 8:30 that I finished at 10 o'clock, I do need to move that slightly earlier, so I start eating at 8:15 or cooking at 8:15. But apart from that, it went really well. I'm definitely seeing the differences in my weight training, and I really enjoyed my workout, and I felt like I could rest more calmly between sets, and I couldn't describe how I was feeling. But unless you suddenly don't eat and then eat, hopefully I'll see the repercussions. I have dropped my weight a little bit this week. No, I have dropped my reps a little bit this week, not my weight, because I have been feeling really tired. For the last 3 days I've had to take naps, so I'm hoping that it will subside and that having energy earlier on in the day will benefit me. So we'll see how the rest of the week goes. Tomorrow I've got cardio, so I won't be eating till about 9-10 o'clock, so we'll see how that goes. But currently having my shake at 6 o'clock and then my breakfast around 9-10 o'clock, and yeah, no, it keeps me going and I've just been really enjoying it, so we will see. Also, I am looking for new protein powders, so we are going to see how that goes. Have been doing some research between the My Protein and bulk powders ones, and I think I am going to swap out of My Protein purely because they have stopped making my favourite protein powder. So yes, now I'm going to go film an IGTV and then I'm gone. Okay, bye. Of my chronutrition diaries. So today was a cardio day, so I didn't do weights, so I didn't have my shake at 6 a.m. or whatever it was. I still haven't eaten, and it's currently 8:05 in the morning, and I am hungry. Like, I am feeling it in my stomach, boy. Like, my stomach is talking to me, like, feed me. And I'm gonna go make my shake, but I thought I'd just check in first and tell you what's going on. It is hot today, so I did sweat a lot more than I usually do, so I do think that might be a contributing factor to how I'm feeling. But I am feeling quite hungry, so I'm sorry if it's a bit bright as well. What happened happens when you play around with natural lighting. I will get it right. That might be better. So no, I am super, shut the door. There we go. I am super hungry today, so that is what I'm gonna do. I am gonna make my shake and then we will see how the rest of the day goes. I'm gonna eat my breakfast around 10 o'clock in the morning, just because it does kind of tie me over till 1 o'clock, 1:30. But at the moment, I'm actually feeling hunger for the first time in months and I'm not mad at it. So yeah, Wednesday, it's been going good. Monday and Tuesday with weights, but this is obviously the first cardio day I've done where I've just done cardio and yeah. Let's go make a shake and I'm ready for the day. Good energy. Right, anyway, I was listening to Spotify, but I didn't want to get in trouble for, what's it called? Copyright. So I'm going to do that, and I'm feeling very husky today. I don't know what it is. I think it's the change in weather. My body responds to it really well. Bloating wise, I will wheel you down now. If you away for a second. I am wearing an oversized t-shirt, I am aware. So I have got some bloating still at the bottom of my stomach, but generally the top of my stomach isn't looking too bad. I do feel some discomfort here, but I do genuinely think that might be dehydration and bloating. Yeah, no, apart from that, everything else is fine. When it does get hot, I do get bloated, and there is a correlation between me going on holiday and me feeling hot, so it is just what it is. I just move from it. So I'm done for Wednesday. Let's see what the rest of the week brings. Happy Friday. Sorry if there's drilling outside, we are doing an extension. Do you ever find that one of your plaits just turns a lot better out than the other one? This is definitely this side for me, but you know, we are practicing. Hold on, let me grip. Okay, so today it is hot. It has been hot the last 2 days, but it's slightly cooler today. So I filmed a little body update for a new project which I'm starting. But my bloating today, so funny story, last night I went to my drawers and freezer drawers, and there was, you know, clicking the ice on the fridge for my sorbet. Was there any ice? I went to 5 Tesco's last night to find ice because it is one of my favourite meals, so I'm not going to overcompensate for it. So after going to 5 Tesco's, I then found a Tesco that had ice. Wow, these plaits are doing the most today. The heat is just not doing bits for my hair, so and then I found some ice, and yeah, I probably finished eating at 11 p.m. last night, which definitely wasn't for my viewpoint, but it's okay because life happens and things happen and there's bigger problems going on in the world. Bloating today, generally, for some reason, I feel more snatched. Now, I don't know if that's because basically I trained legs on Thursday, full body today, then I've got weights tomorrow, so my body's kind of had a bit of recuperation time. Also, I had like 4 hours continuous as opposed to 7 hours where I was up every 2 hours. So I don't know if the sleep point has any point of it. But apart from that, feeling quite good. The weekend, I'm going to be a little bit more relaxed with timings, but I will give you a check-in and see how that goes. So I hope you enjoy my little body update. Wow, my hair is a mood. Let me get in some sunlight. There we go. So today is Saturday and this is day 6 of changing my meal timings. Not gonna lie, today I have had a nap and just edited, and my energy is just a bit off because I think I'm just tired from the week. But I did wake up this morning, and funny story, I'm trying not to get bad lighting here because I'm working with natural lighting. So I literally woke up with like 3.5 hours sleep, so that was already a no-go for me. And then I had my shake before my workout, so I did full body weights, and I felt so much better. I felt like, honestly, like I had a coffee when I don't even drink coffee, and honestly it was so good, and I smashed my workout. What normally takes me 2.5 hours took me 1 hour 40 because of my rests. And you know what, I was smashing it, and I really felt my body and my muscles pump. For the rest of the timings, I've been a bit off because I had my oats quite late, but you know, I'm gonna go and eat meal 4 now. The bloating this morning was quite bad because I was eating chocolate at 12 o'clock, but it wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. But sleep and rest, hopefully for Sunday, and then I'll check in with you guys then. Sorry I'm not on the fancy tripod, I just couldn't be bothered. Wow, this is a mood, isn't it? Happy Sunday. So today, let's just have a bit of lighting. I thought I would talk about how I'm feeling, how I feel like the food timing went this week. So on Monday to Friday I was really regimented, and then Saturday and Sunday I was a little bit more relaxed. I was less stressed about trying to fit my timings in on right, and I realised that it is literally just, I am feeling quite bloated today, but I was eating till 1. Taking my time before I eat and things like that has really made a difference. There was obviously Friday where I was feeling really like snatched, and I think that's also partly because I gave my body a little bit of a rest. So I did a shorter walk with Murphy, so I am going to try that today. And Sunday is generally my rest day. I really try to relax on a Sunday, so I will continue with the early food timing, as I really feel like my energy levels especially are mad. Like the days I eat before I train, I feel so much better. And I am changing my diet now, starting today actually. So I am increasing my food, so I am going to document that in a next vlog, just to see what my body does and just to see how it reacts and how I feel mentally and physically. But yeah, no, I'm really excited for the week, and I hope you enjoyed this chrononutrition experiment. The end answer is basically I have more energy, my workouts are better, and I feel a lot better within myself. Also, bloating goes and comes as a woman. You can literally one day wake up really bloated, one day wake up really fine, and honestly it just depends on how much, like how late you ate, water, your PMS. There's so many different contributions. Don't ever get disheartened. I used to be the first person that was literally like, oh my gosh, like I'm bloated like I am today, but now I've just realised it's part and parcel, and without feeling bloated you don't know how it feels to be lean. It's the same ethos in life. If you have no highs, you have no lows. So just remember that next time you wake up and you've either eaten something foreign, or you've eaten late, or you haven't drunk enough water, you've drunk too much water, or you know there's a funny situation going on. Don't get stressed about it, because everyone's a human being and everyone is entitled to inflammation in their body, and you are going to get inflamed when you eat certain foods without even realising. So yeah, no, I am going to document Project Abs and the diet change. So let's bring on to that. But don't forget to like and subscribe if you liked this little experiment. This is just purely for me, and if I can help someone else with what I've learned throughout this week, is just make sure that your food is around when you need most energy, e.g. workout, work, whatever. Make sure that you are fueling your body correctly to the point where you can go about your day like a normal human being, and you can just get on with your day with a good amount of energy. But I hope you love this. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram. I upload daily, and yeah, I hope that was a good little documentary. Thank you for watching.